presentation here on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here alongside Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Here are the five for the Wildcats and for the Jayhawks. And we talk about experimenting with lineups early.
Lineup that they finish with, but we are also increasingly starting to see teams play with multiple bigs on the floor. You have to be able to have multiple tools in your toolbox.
It'll be the Jayhawks off the tip. Here's Peterson. Puts the move on. Chandler with the rebound. Down low, here's Potter, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Oh, terrific pass right there. Your teammate just walks right into it.
Here's Peterson, covered by Johnson. Here are the Wildcats.
And this was as even a matchup as you'll find in the NBA. Split the season series down the middle, one apiece.
You know, both teams are competitive, but not necessarily playing yet at a championship level. And part of what makes this battle so intriguing is how close they are.
Here's Peterson. Count that one.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And so here are the Wildcats after the basket by the Jayhawks. White with the defensive effort. The Jayhawks have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. And so just over a minute and a half played. Pass to Peterson. Here's the three. Rebound, Wildcat.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Johnson outside. Hits it from three-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside, White. From past the arc. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
So often the outcome of a game is dictated in the first quarter of a game. This is a tough start.
The shot by Chandler, wide open. The quick look, no good that time.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Well, what you get with P.J. Washington, we've seen it, Doris, an all-around game.
Kevin, he's cross-positional. He can make shots in big moments. He can absorb a huge defensive assignment, and the man loves to compete.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, there's the pick. Johnson, the pass to Potter. Launches it. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Jayhawks have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Here's Peterson. An easy 2 points on the layup. Peterson's got his second basket.
Well, listen, I like the bucket, but defensively, you've got to be better.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Johnson, a wide open look. That ball's nice feed that time from Chandler.
These kinds of defensive breakdowns drive coaches crazy.
Here's Peterson. Good ball movement here by the Jayhawks. Good on the triple. White's got 6.
Good way to start this game. If you want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Kyrie Irving is becoming the sage veteran. He said, quote, "I used to think leadership is a lonely thing, and it's not. It's surrounding yourself with great-minded, great-hearted people, asking them to push you at times and picking them up when they're not able to be their best." Back to you, Kevin.
Great perspective. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Here's Peterson. And the shot goes in. 6 points for him.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way.
Checked in, and Dawson subbed in for White. And the Wildcats will go for a different look here. The Wildcats have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Fires for 3. Calderon pulls it in. And so it's Calderon who brings it up for the Jayhawks.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
Now here's Calderon. All 3 off the mark. 1:30 left to play in the first quarter. Takes it inside. Here's Garrison, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Here's Peterson. He's got 6. To Dawson for the 3. It's good from long range. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Johnson in the corner. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Jayhawks. There's 37 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Dawson. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Wildcats.
And you have to be more careful with the basketball. These are possessions that you don't get back.
Wildcats making a switch here. Chandler's checked in. The Wildcats have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the first. A floater, 4 on the shot clock. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. At the end of one, a closely contested game so and getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Jayhawks.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
So on the floor for the Wildcats.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
The Jayhawks shooting their first free throw of the evening. Macy, he's checked in for the Jayhawks.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one falls for Allen. DB, what would you say is the biggest difference between the regular season and the playoffs?
The level of intensity goes to a level that is so different than the regular season, Kevin. I say it all the time. If you walk into an NBA arena in the playoffs, the tension is so palpable, you could almost reach out and touch it.
It's Allen on the wing. Pass to Calderon. Launches a three. Rebound. Wildcats. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. There's a lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Allen kicks to Dawson. The jump hook, and the Jayhawks again can't hit. The Wildcats have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Good on the shot. And now it's a 3-point Wildcat lead.
Boy, what a sweet pass. That one on time and on target.
Pass to Calderon. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Here's Macy. And the Jayhawks again can't hit. Wildcats leading by 3. Here's the screen. There's the triple. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Both teams changing it up here. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that really made their opposing teams earn their points a season ago.
Defense was their identity, and that's how they're going to beat you. And they did it better than anyone in the league.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Peterson. 6 points for him. To the left side wing. Off the run. Drills it from outside. Peterson's got 9 points.
You know, you have to use the bounce pass in that instance to make the catch easier.
Chandler outside. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. From the field, 44%, not bad. That's to Dawson. Back to White. Lets it go with the 3. Rebound, Wildcat. They'll take on the Thunder at Paycom Center after this one. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Here's Lowe. Still without a basket. From deep, Johnson misses that one. His first miss of the night, 2 for 3. It's White on the wing. He's guarded by Johnson. And they're unable to get the tying basket there.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
The Jayhawks have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Here's Peterson. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Now here's Johnson. He has 6. Here's Lowe. Chandler outside. Dawson with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Calderon passes to Dawson. Back to Calderon. Pass to Peterson. It's deflected. To the inside, trying to end the drought, and that one is stuffed right through.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Good ball movement here by the Jayhawks. Takes a three. Rebound, Wildcats.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And then Johnson with the dunk.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And the Jayhawks have possession. The Wildcats getting their last shot to go.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to lead, no doubt.
There's 53 seconds left in the first half. Not great, 40% for the game. Right the pass to Peterson. There's the screen, unloads, nails the wide open jump shot. And now just a 1-point Wildcat lead. The Wildcats have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. To Johnson. Let's go. And it's the Wildcats with another.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Here's Peterson. Wide open look. And another basket for the Jayhawks.
And knocking down shots in the mid-range area really forces teams to have to adjust their defense.
What truth is, though, he's tall enough to get that off against anyone.
And a close game so far through the first two quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Wildcats. They lead by 1.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
You take a look at the visitors. I've hung with these guys in the offseason. They're better than people think, but they've still got to prove it.
Yeah, high hopes for them and for their fans as well.
They should just keep shooting three-pointers. It's worked well for them. Why ever go inside?
Do I detect a note of sarcasm?
That's not a note, that's a whole chorus. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And so here are the Wildcats. It's a 1-point game. Left side, Chandler kicks it out to Johnson. Back to Chandler. Pass to Potter. Rebounded by the Jayhawks. That'll be the second of 5 straight played at home. And for the Wildcats, Here's Peterson. For the lead. And that's off the glass and in. Peterson's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Jayhawks. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Inside, here's Chandler. That shot off.
Boy, he won't miss many of those, but it certainly happens and did there.
Pass to Peterson. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. And for the Wildcats, they're shooting here about 46% for the game. It's good on the putback. Potter's got his third basket of the night.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
Pass to White. Fires from deep. Hands it from downtown. White's got 9. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Chandler scanning the floor. Here's Potter. Johnson left side. 18 feet out. Potter misses.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
To the paint. Takes it off the glass. Now it's a 4-point Jayhawk lead.
Boy, you have got to be pleased with the start of this third quarter. 3 for 4 out of the gate. Just keep your rhythm now.
Johnson, the pass to Chandler. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, that's just inviting trouble. Defensively, you simply can't give him that much space.
Out to White. 3-pointer. And again, the Jayhawks with the triple.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's ready to talk things through with them.
And let's check out a breakdown looking at some data for White. Last season's performance for him. Last year averaged 10 points per game, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. And what a luxury for them to have someone like him who can absolutely fill it up coming off the bench.
I love it. He knows they're looking for him to bring immediate offense, and he very rarely disappoints.
Shot clock at 5. Pulls up on the wing. No good that time. Jayhawks leading by 4. You know, Greg, when Kyrie elevates off the dribble, it's a work of art.
He makes it look so easy, but that fluidity is the result of countless hours in the gym and perhaps an innate gift for the extraordinary.
Here's Peterson. He's guarded by Johnson. Peterson misses. The Wildcats have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, certainly. Chandler right side. A fadeaway. Peterson grabs the miss.
You know, for this team to win games, he knows he's got to be much more efficient than he's been. Most defenses want to protect the paint first. Great job there.
At the elbow, Chandler. Now here's Johnson. 8 points for him. Back to Chandler. They set the pick. Takes the 3. Rebounded by the Jayhawks.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Rosario. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Creating easier opportunities for your guys to score. That is good offense.
Now Chandler. He has 6. And here's Johnson outside. No good on the shot. Jayhawks leading by 6. Here's Peterson. A shake. And he sinks the layup. Peterson's got 17 now.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. It's both teams making substitutions here. And let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that blocked the most shots in the NBA last year.
And that defensive reputation has value in and of itself. I mean, by the end of the season, teams were afraid to take the ball inside.
.137 left in the third quarter. They need this. The Wildcats again cannot hit.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
To the left wing. Here's Dawson. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. .106 left here in the third quarter. And the Jayhawks with possession. They're on a 14-5 run here. To the wing on the left. Over to the wing. The 3. Bangs home the trifecta. And now an 11-point Jayhawk lead.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Two on the clock. Got a hand on it. And so it's the Jayhawks holding on to an 11. Our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got Dawson, and it's Peterson in at the 1. Dawson can't get it to go. Dawson's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. Rebounded by Allen.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Here's Dawson. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And for the Wildcats, they're shooting a meager 37% for the game. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up. Boy, this guy was able to connect from deep in the first half, hasn't found the range since.
On the wing, Chandler. The 3. Rebounded by the Jayhawks. Calderon's got 7 rebounds in the game. To the middle. Here's Peterson. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Peterson's got 19 points.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
All alone. He squares up and sinks it.
Oh, how about the dime? You love that unselfishness.
Jayhawks leading by 11. Pass to Samuels. Now here's Allen. Calderon taking his time here. Good ball movement here by the Jayhawks. Buries it from three-point range. Peterson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. And clearly, a team deciding to change it up. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen on, guys.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Inside, here's Garrison, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Listen, this guy's doing his part. It's what we know he's about, but they have got to get some productivity from some other guys on this roster.
Here's Peterson, and another basket for the Jayhawks. The Wildcats have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Allen outside. Pass to Peterson. Five on the clock. Here's Allen. Offline from the high post. The Wildcats have gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. Gets it down to single digits.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Pass to Calderon. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Allen inside the three-point line. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. And the Jayhawks lead by 11. The Wildcats have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Johnson outside. Chandler outside. Can't cash in from the high post.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
It's Allen. And he misses the J. Johnson. And it's out of bounds to the Wildcats.
Wildcats ball.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Chandler outside. Launches from deep. And it doesn't go.
Boy, he just doesn't have it here tonight, and it's had a ripple effect on this team.
White fires.
First personal foul.
The Wildcats have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Jacks up a 3. And there's the 3.
The three-pointer becomes a very high percentage shot when he's that wide open. You better get a hand in his face.
Here's Peterson. From outside. Doesn't get that one. Johnson surveying the floor. He finishes with a one-handed dunk.
And you've got
to love the energy right now. They got hot when they absolutely had to.
It took a shift in strategy, but it seems like they figured it out. Let's see if they can extend this run all the way to the finish.
And the Jayhawks have possession. The Wildcats getting their last shot to go. White outside. Shoots the three. That one is off. And for the Wildcats, they're shooting around 41% on the night. That's off.
Boy, when you're trying to make up ground, every shot counts. You have got to be selective.
Wadsworth's a three. And it's off.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's Johnson. Launches it. He drills the three.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Here's Peterson. Covered by Johnson. And so here are the Wildcats to tie it up. And down goes the three.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not... There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's tipped. And that one is good. Huge shot there, and the crowd knows it.
Yeah, you gotta love hearing a crowd get this fired up.
At the line for your Jayhawks, number 3. Shooting one.
And that one misses.
You know, I don't believe in the word choke, but to come away empty right there is brutal. This game would have been over.
That one misses. And they go to the intentional foul.
Had to foul on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
At the line for 2, number 40.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
And thanks to his good work at the line there, now we have a 2-possession ball game.
And the Wildcats call time here. They're trailing by 4. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be? Driving inside. Down it goes for 3.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
At the line for your Jayhawks, taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. This would tie it. And so the Jayhawks take the win. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And now we present our player of the game.